for Benoit in August. And I got over there, and the first day I hopped on a Jeep to go over to the Army side and the other side of the runway, and I asked for Dan's unit, and they said they're in that squad tent over there. So I went over and walked in, and here's a big squad tent, canvas cots, hot. Dan was laying on a cot. He's the only guy in the tent with his mouth hanging open, flies crawling on his face, sound asleep. He'd been out on a 3-day long-range recon patrol, and he just come in. So I walked over to his cot and I said, Dan. He opened his eyes, looked at me and said, what in the hell are you doing here? And that was our introduction to Vietnam. But we spent 6 months together. Dan spent a lot of his time over on our side because we had a alert trailer that was air conditioned. And he'd come over and play pinochle with Pittsburgher and myself. And he was Pittsburgher's pinochle partner. And as far as missions go, Dan spent half his time out in the jungle. On 3 different occasions, I'd go out on mission and go down the hoist, and Dan would come running out of the jungle. It was his unit we're working with. But so we met out there 3 different times on missions. Every time he saw our helicopters, he knew there was probably one chance and 2 I'd be aboard one of the 2 helicopters.